You may know her from her breakout role as Sasha Williams from The Walking Dead, and now Sonequa Martin-Green has become the first black female lead in a Star Trek series. I had a chance to catch up with her about the new reboot Star Trek Discovery, the prequel to the original series. Let's take a look.
There is a great responsibility at hand. This could be the defining moment for multiple civilizations, millions of lives. The future may be determined by our actions, yours and mine.
We're really on the other side of the looking glass now, aren't we?
How are you feeling? The season has premiered. Season 2 is here.
We were so thrilled and could not wait for this moment when we could finally share season 2 because we're so proud of it and it's just on another level.
Burnham, Michael Burnham.
You said you were smart. We have someone in common.
Michael Burnham is a fascinating character.
Thank you.
We learned a lot about her last year, but it seems that we're set up to learn even more about her this year because there's a family dynamic that we're going to be exploring. You got Spock on board. What, for those of us who know and love Spock, what are we going to see from this younger chapter in his life?
Something you've never seen before.
Yeah.
I risked everything to help you.
You assume every burden is yours alone.
How does this affect Michael?
In every way, right? So, you know, when we pick up and at the beginning of season 2, Spock's not on the ship, he's not on the Enterprise. So now there has to be this journey to find him. Where is he? Where has he gone? And once that happens, you know, it's rough.
What did you want Spock to learn from me?
Empathy. Something he would need to understand to successfully interact with humans.
Living in this world, for you and for the writers and for the people who are putting this show together, there's that balance that other shows don't have to deal with.
So true, and it is a constant walking a tightrope, right? Because you do have to always be fighting for that balance to be new yet familiar at the same time, right? And so what we always lean on is the fact that we're 10 years before the very beginning of this franchise. And so there is time to explore things. There's time to see, so maybe these things happened, which maybe led to this. Maybe these things happened that seem crazy, but they ultimately led to what we pick up with in 1966, right? And so Spock is one of them.
The character's name is Michael.
Yeah.
When you first read that, did that help you create the character in a way that maybe you would have done something differently if she'd had a traditionally feminine?
That's a great question. I really appreciate that my name is Michael Burnham in this story, and the co-creator of the show, Brian Fuller, he does this a lot where he gives his female leads male names, and they talked about the Archangel Michael a little bit in the writer's room and whatnot, and so it did affect me as I created that I was named after my biological father. It's a sort of socio-political statement, very subtle, but it is a powerful statement that a girl can be named after her dad, maybe even a son named after his mother in the future. It definitely helped me when I was building my relationship with my biological father.
You have monster fans. Like, it's a special kind of fan. Trekkers are a special kind of fan. Walking Dead fans are a special. When you put them together, you got like a Frankenstein fan, right? Like this is what is? Talk to me about what happens when people recognize you, or when you meet your fans. There's got to be a level of passion there. That
oh man, so much passion. I really like to call it sort of sci-fi fans, right? And what it tends to be is a highly intellectual, passionate person. And well,
thank you, because I'm both, as a matter of fact. I'm a fan
as a matter of fact.
Yes.
You've just described me.
High IQ, rugged good looks.
High emotional IQ. Yeah. But yes, I love it. I love the passion. I love the intelligence. I love the intellect. I love it.
A lot of people who don't know sci-fi and don't love sci-fi, they view it as sort of like, well, that's the domain of little boys. Right? It occurs to me, on your ship, you get to explore really interesting, intense dynamics with other strong women.
I've seen firsthand how he operates. He can get inside your head, manipulate you.
You think I don't know that?
He is baiting you. He wants you to come to him.
It's not novel to Star Trek, but it's certainly breaking new ground, and it's doing it more regular.
Yes.
Is that important to you?
Oh, gosh, absolutely.
And what are your relationships like with the women on the show?
We have to see all of the representation that we have on the show. Let me say that. We have to see women being competent, being intelligent, being necessary to the group, and being supportive of each other. And that's what we have on our show, right? We don't have the catty conflict that we usually see. We don't have that. You know, it's just support. It's professionalism. It's cooperation. It's collaboration. It's all these things. And we have to see that.
Yeah, I love your show. I love everything you've done, and I can't wait to talk to you again.
Thank you so much.
Congratulations.
Thank you for having me. It was so lovely talking to you. You're awesome.
Thank you. Cool. And you can catch Sonequa on Season 2 of Star Trek Discovery, Thursdays at 8 p.m. Eastern on Space, and streaming Fridays at 9 Eastern on Crave.